We are in chapter 4, verses 22 through 24. Since they all glorified God for what had been done, for the man was over 40 years old on whom the miracle of healing had been performed, whole situation started out looking pretty bad. Peter and John were on trial before the same court that tried Jesus to Pilate for crucifixion. It was meant for evil, but we can see how God turned things around. What did God do? 2,000 more people came to believe in Jesus. Peter was filled with the Holy Spirit again. Peter got to preach Jesus to the leaders of the Jews. Hostile examiners confirmed a miraculous healing. The enemies of Jesus were confused. Peter and John were bolder for Jesus than ever before, and God was glorified. Wow. And being let go, they went to their own companions and reported all the chief priests and elders had said to them. Peter had good news to report, and we can picture them saying, we got to tell them about Jesus. They realized that we were like Jesus. They told us not to talk about Jesus. So when they heard this, they raised their voice to God in one accord and said, they're going to pray vocally together. It's certainly possible that the prayer silently in our minds, but we focus on the thoughts more than what's said in the prayer. The voice seems to be singular. This means that they did not all pray individually. Speaking at one time, one person prayed and all agreed with the one, so that they were really praying with one voice, with one accord. They prayed in unity. There's no strife, no contention. Who's going to outpray the other? This whole thing is there in one mind. Lord, is their prayer. You are God, who made heaven and earth and the sea and all that is in them. They begin by reminding themselves who they're praying to. This is the God of creation. The word Lord is not a usual word for Lord in the New Testament. This is a word that is used for someone who owns slaves. So they're calling themselves slaves. They prayed with power and confidence because they knew God was in full control.